Matty, where did it all go wrong this afternoon?
The first half was awful. It was probably up around one of our kind of worst halves of rugby. We just kind of compounded with kind of ill discipline, not holding onto the ball. We couldn't kind of shift more than maybe 2 or 3 phases. And if you're not playing with the ball into the wind, then you're on your back foot the whole time. And they took their opportunities, and we let them kind of play rugby. And unfortunately, we just kind of left us a bit of a mountain too high to catch back.
I imagine the first half probably reflects the year you've had, really. It's been fairly difficult, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's just all from our own kind of doings, to be fair. Everything's been really good at the moment, and it's just a nightmare when little things like that happen, and we can keep kind of blaming everyone else around us, but it's only kind of down to the 15, 18 guys that kind of take the field, and unfortunately we just didn't give ourselves the opportunity in that first half, and yeah, we come away with no points at home again.
I mean, I said to you, didn't I, first half, before the game even started, good run through there, Matty, you're looking sharp. You just didn't reflect that in the first half, and as you say, that was where the game was lost.
Yeah, well, that was it. It was like the same thing. We just couldn't get into the game. We couldn't get into the game because we couldn't hold on to the ball, and we weren't winning any kind of collisions, and we kind of took a backward step in the scrum as well, and yeah. So as I said, if you're not playing with the ball, then obviously you're not in the game, and unfortunately we just didn't do that, and we didn't learn fast enough in the first half, and by then it was too late.
But the second half, what a way to start. Ideal for your side, showing that you can compete with the best side in the league.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, when we can kind of look after the ball, we can earn the right to kind of play with the ball. And yeah, we showed our offload started to stick, and we started to make some good inroads, and we started to turn their kind of big lads around, and we started to kind of play the ball, and we got the scores from it.
And what was your message to the players after the game? A lot of very frustrated and disappointed faces in there.
Yeah, it has to be. It's all about attitude now. It's all about attitude and how people come back from the week or two off. It's what people bring back on the 2nd of January, and that's all I ask of them. Go away and have a bit of a think. Obviously, it's Ewan's last game, so we're going to have a couple of beers for Christmas. Obviously, have a couple of beers for him, and obviously it's Christmas and stuff, so some of the lads might not get back together. So we're just going to make sure we have a couple of beers tonight. We get around each other as a team, and we look to kind of start again in the new year.
And I bet you're looking forward to the break as well, because it has been a hellish 3 or 4 months.
Yeah, definitely. I think everyone's looking forward to a bit of a break. And then, like as we said, it's just a bit of a reload, a bit of a rethink. And our leaders will get amongst each other, and we'll have a bit of a chat about kind of where we think we can kind of look to improve in the next kind of half of the season, and whether or not we get a reaction from the players. If not, it's going to be another kind of long second half of the season, and we look to kind of rebuild for the next couple of years.
Because you've got to get yourself away from that drop zone, haven't you?
We can almost kind of take away and stop talking probably about the drop zone, because I think at the moment I think we're probably over talking it and we're overplaying it, and obviously we are where we are and we can't do anything about it, and we just need to go back to actually enjoying footy. And if we enjoy footy, the wins will come. But unfortunately at the moment no one's enjoying it, and everyone's kind of banging on about us kind of like being down the bottom, but we can't do anything about it unless we start enjoying footy and we start getting wins.